A year ago, we heard about a grant opportunity for an out-of-school time STEM Link program, and immediately I knew that we wanted to create an out-of-school time makerspace and that we wanted to recruit from middle school and then retain them through high school. And we knew that we needed to find a school that wanted to partner with us and that we could really collaborate.
When we sent out the emails to different schools to see if there was interest, Mr. Meek was right on it. He made sure to get back to us instantly that he wanted this program. What did he need to do for it to happen? And that's amazing because usually it's like, what are you going to do for us?
We have a good variety of students at our school, all the way from upper middle class to kids that are in pretty tough situations, single parent families, free and reduced lunch, that sort of thing. And we felt like there were certain kids that love science that should have this opportunity but maybe wouldn't typically have the courage or the self-confidence to apply. And so we talked to the science and CT teachers and encouraged them to seek out those kids and make sure they got an application.
A lot of the kids were super excited. I had tons of students like, when can we apply? When are the interviews? I really want to do this. How do I get in? I even had one student say, how should I answer the interview questions because I really want to get in?
I became involved in the Maker program when they came into my science class, and I realized that this would be an opportunity for me because I got to do something for 2 hours every week that I love to do and that I would want to make my future when I'm older.
I'm so happy I got into this class. I'm in the electronics class and I knew nothing about it. I just learned so much from it. Like now I know all this stuff that I never knew before and it's just so cool. I love it.
Lynn has a passion for education and for students. He really is constantly trying to find ways to help all of our students, whether it's those that are struggling or those that have great aspirations for college education.
It's just fun to see their abilities and see what they can do and help them catch the spirit of that.
I came on a field trip and I ran into a former student who works at the Natural Curiosity Museum, and I said, I have got to make sure that all my students come to this museum. I helped develop a concept-oriented reading instruction, the acronym is CORI, in graduate school, and the Curiosity Museum is that model.
She's come to Thanksgiving Point many times with her teachers to learn about the exhibits that we have here, how you use informal education experiences to really bolster and to supplement the classroom teaching.
I want kids to love to learn like they love an Oreo cookie. I really want them to love it. And Thanksgiving Point is my laboratory. I can bring any child to this museum and they can't wait to come back again and again.
I have a daughter who has a difficult time reading and she needs a little bit of extra help. And so before the school started last year, my husband and I came to Dr. Swan and we said, what do we do to help our daughter learn to read and love to read? She took time out of her summer to meet with us, to meet with Mikkel, and to implement a plan for us to help her learn how to read. And we followed it, and my daughter loves to read. In fact, sometimes I get a little frustrated. I'm like, please put your book down so that we can actually do something else.
She loves the kids. And you can see it in her face. You can tell her love for the kids, the way she talks about them, the way she interacts with them. She really has this unique gift to be able to put herself on their level.
Students absolutely love Mrs. Swan. They high-five her in the hallway, they smile, they're always asking her how her day's been.
Emily has been instrumental in helping us with the design and ideas that we have for our newest venue, Butterfly Biosphere. Her students have taken on the challenge of designing and prototyping activities, exhibits, even the entire space.
My lifelong goal is to get kids to choose to learn, because there's so much to learn. And if they know that they can learn anything they want through a book or through an experience, they're empowered forever.
I've been volunteering with the Growing Leaders Program for 3 years this year.
I have loved Daxton being involved in the Growing Leaders Program at Thanksgiving Point. It has given him so many opportunities. He's worked with children from 3 years old all the way through 8th grade, and he loves every aspect of it.
I love the ability to really teach the kids in the day camps, but also make relationships with my peers that are helping to teach. making kids' days at those camps, seeing them light up with curiosity or figuring out a problem or just a fun activity that we're doing keeps me coming back. You know, when they had a question, it was always cool to answer their question with another question and try and get them to figure it out. And I always love seeing the aha moment or the moment of enlightenment from all the kids when they figure out a problem that they've been working on.
When Daxton was elected as president of the Growing Leaders program, it was a shock to him. It was a unanimous nomination by his peers, and it was exciting for us as parents to see him grow.
Daxton does a lot of things. One of the biggest things that I feel like I've seen change in him is being able to know what his responsibilities are and then being able to communicate that more.
He was just a natural leader from the get-go when he came into Scouts. One of the things I always liked about Daxton is he has ability to make people feel at ease.
Daxton has got a very tenacious attitude towards anything that he does, and music tends to suit those individuals that are willing to work for what they want. He's a section leader. He's able to teach as well as play, and that's a great quality to have in your students.
The Growing Leaders has really prepared me for life in the aspect that it gives me real-world challenges that aren't necessarily as big as those that my parents go through, but it's something to kind of lead up to the bigger problems, you know, rather than just diving into the world of employment or just the real world, because, you know, practice makes perfect, and here I get all the practice I can get, and I've really applied that to my life, and I think it's made my life all the better.